The National Association of Nigerian Students, alongside the National Association of University Students, Southwest Zone has stated that it is ready to shut down all international airports in Nigeria over the failure of the federal government to address the lingering strike action of the Academic Staff Union of Universities and other staff union. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If you're new here, kindly go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post. If you're an OG here, you're subscribed, you're welcome. Thank you for always tuning in. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. Nigerian students, alongside the National Association of University Students, Southwest Zone, has stated that it is ready to shut down all international airports over the failure of the federal government to address the lingering strike action of the Academic Staff Union of Universities and other staff unions. In a press statement made available to the news on Wednesday and jointly signed by the leadership of Nans and NAUS Southwest Zones, the students said they had waited long enough for the federal government to resolve the crisis. Those who signed the statement include the NAS Southwest Coordinator Adegboye Olatunji, Deputy Coordinator Alao John, Public Relations Officer Awonyefa Okpeolua, and NAUS Southwest Vice President Adesoji Oladimeji. The statement reads in part, "It is timely and urgent to address this press conference today with a view of putting an end to the long lingering strike action of ASU and ASUP and for a total reformation of the educational sector. The leadership of NAS Zone D, in conjunction with NAUS, has taken it upon itself to categorically stand against the dilapidated state of the educational sector in Nigeria. We have waited for so long to see if the federal government will dance to the music of Nigerian students who have been clamoring for an end to the ASU strike. But the reverse is the case. We've had several press conferences, granted several interviews, and held several meetings to plead with both ASU and the federal government. Our future is being jeopardized. We are in a country where age is a key factor in the labor market. Aviation unions gave a 2-day warning strike on shutdown of flight operations. A meeting was scheduled by the federal government and the strike action was called off in less than 24 hours because the first class citizen would be affected, but it is so obvious that none of them is affected by the ASU-ASUP strike. They have their children all over the world enjoying a smooth educational system. On Monday, May 16, 2022, the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, was arrested over alleged money laundering and diversion of public funds of at least 80 billion naira by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Where is the integrity of a government preaching against corruption? How much of a public fund would have settled the educational sector and put an end to the yearly ASU-ASUP strike action? For so long, ASU-ASUP strike had been ongoing and the federal government has not been showing concern through the Minister of Education. We are ready to take the bull by the horn as Nigerian students will not remain silent and watch our future being ruined by the prolonged ASU strike. According to the commandment of solidarity, we are on the last of the three C's of Aluta, which is confrontation. This is the time to call on all Nigerian students across all zones to come out in mass to take over all international airports in the country. Nigerian students are tired of the long overdue strike action. The leadership of NAS Zone D, in conjunction with NAOS, hereby declare a massive protest to shut down all international airports in Nigeria. We must state categorically to the federal government that all activities shall be shut down by over 22 million Nigerian students across southwest Nigeria until ASU strike is called off. This is one major thing about corruption, the excess money which is supposed to be meant for, all citizens is going to be going through all these filters, this loophole, and will go to just a few persons, one person. Imagine one person sitting and Ankantan General of a federation embezzling a whole 18 billion naira. This 80 billion naira is actually what ASU has been asking the federal government for. A whole 80 billion naira, and one person sat on that money, stole that money for himself. Money that is supposed to benefit, like going to 100 million people. Just one person sat on that money that is supposed to benefit Nigerian students, supposed to benefit ASU. Just one person sat on that money and claimed that money for himself. That is one thing about corruption. And to me, it seems that federal government is not even paying attention to this ongoing strike. All they are concerned about is their political ambition. I don't see their willingness to want to cooperate with ASU at this time, which makes Nigerian Students Association of Nigeria to want to go to this this extent, to make federal government do the needful. Because I think if they don't go on this Aluta, federal government will just continue on their daily activities as if nothing is actually happening. Because I don't see them cooperating with ASU anytime soon. This strike will go on for the 3 months that ASU is saying they are going to go on the strike, and will still continue. Because as it is right now, federal government do not have any willingness to cooperate as it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this action that Nans wants to embark on, do you think is necessary? Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I respond to all my comments. See you in my next video. Bye.